Mike and Tom are registered with Stewart Partners Global Advisory LLC.
Common Sense Finance with Mike Wiginton and Tom Farrell of HL Wiginton Capital Management, an independent investment and financial planning firm in downtown Jasper. Mike is a chartered financial analyst charter holder, and Tom is a certified financial planner professional. They are here to discuss and give their thoughts on current financial and economic matters. Now, with Common Sense Finance, here are Mike and Tom.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Common Sense Finance. This is Tom Farrell. I'm Mike Wiginton. Matthew, put the picture up, please. Okay, folks, so what you see here is two different pictures. One on top showing, you can see the amount of lumber in the back of the truck, and the one on the bottom, you can see the amount of lumber on that truck. Now, I cannot guarantee you that that's board for board accurate for the $800 figure, but I can tell you this, that I know a lot of people in the building business that have seen that picture. I know a lot of people in the lumber business that have seen that picture, and they will tell you that that's pretty dang close. And the other thing, which is the important piece of this conversation, is that as far back as I can remember, folks have wanted to have conversations about the devaluation of the currency, and they look at what the dollar's doing versus the yen or a basket of foreign currency. And that's, I've told them oftentimes, unless they're planning on traveling to those countries, that's irrelevant. But if you really want to know what truly the devaluation of your currency is about, that picture says it all. Tom, what do you have to say?
Yeah, and that's a result of partly of all the liquidity in the market, all the cash in the market, the stimulus checks, things like that, keeping interest rates so low for so long. Eventually that's going to catch up with you when you have more dollars chasing really the same amount of goods, maybe in some cases fewer goods, but really I don't think it's more of a supply thing. I mean, more of a demand thing than a supply. So you've got a lot more demand for the same amount of supply, so your dollar is going to buy less.
No question about it, and you can have certain characteristics of one particular market happen. You can have certain factors that are affecting the market that particularly to that market, and maybe not to others. But the best explanation that I've ever heard on inflation was that it's a monetary phenomenon where you have the quantity of money going up at a pace that's quicker than the increase in the output. So your quantity of money is going up faster than your quantity of output, right. and that's really what we have, what we've had lately, and we expect that to continue. We'll see if time tells us that we're right or wrong on that. But the question I want to pose before we leave this is, if you're an investor and you expect higher prices on your on the things that you consume, how do you invest around that?
Well, the only way to invest around that is to own equity of some sort, whether it be real estate, stocks, things like that, to keep up with the pace of inflation. And the word on the street, not 19th Street, Jasper, but Wall Street, is most experts expect inflation to be with us for a while and to pick up, and rates will increase some, but they're not going to keep up with inflation. If you're looking at a safe, secure type investment or savings vehicle like a CD or things like that, you're not going to be able to keep up with the pace of inflation. So you have to be invested where your money's going to grow, and there's only one place to do that.
Well, unfortunately for a lot of folks, what you're saying is a historic fact, no question, and that kind of tails into some other conversations we've had here about people being pushed in a corner, out of their comfort zone, no interest rates to be had in the bond market, and having to go elsewhere for a return. Yeah. If there's nothing else, we'll leave it there. We'll see you next time.